Now, from the business of weapons to that of fighters, a Russian group is minting money in Ukraine. It goes by the name of Wagner Group. You may have heard about it. A shadowy band of mercenaries loyal only to the Russian president. Ever since the war began, this group's business has boomed. Its fighters are raking in big bucks, so much so that the Wagner Group no longer operates in the shadows. It has gone public. I'll tell you how, but first some FAQs. What exactly is the Wagner Group? It's a private Russian military force. It offers mercenaries for hire, not just to the Kremlin, but to anybody who's willing to pay. When was this group formed? Somewhere around 2014. This is when Russia annexed Crimea. The Wagner Group played an enormous role in the annexation, it is believed. Who formed this group? A man named Dmitry Utkin, a retired military officer. Reports say he named the group in the honor of Richard Wagner, the favorite composer of Adolf Hitler. And who controls this group today? A man named Yevgeny Prigozhin, aka Putin's chef. Why chef? Because he also runs a catering business. He organizes lavish state banquets for Vladimir Putin, and when he's not preparing meals, he does the president's dirty work, like fighting his proxy wars. In the last 7 years, the Wagner Group is said to have exerted Russian influence in several countries. It has fought alongside armies, done the bidding of Putin's friends, and secured many oil fields for Russia in countries like Syria, Libya, the Central African Republic, the Sudan, Mali, and Mozambique. 6 months back, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Wagner mercenaries followed the military. According to British intelligence, some 8,000 mercenaries from this private army infiltrated eastern Ukraine. They've been deployed in Donetsk and Luhansk ever since. In recent weeks, however, many of them are said to have died. Reports say some 3,000 of them have been killed in the war, so the Wagner Group is trying to hire more. It has launched a unique recruitment drive straight out of a Hollywood thriller. According to a new report, the chief of the Wagner Group is personally touring Russian prisons. Apparently, that's their talent pool, prisoners. He's said to have toured 17 prisons and is recruiting 1,000 criminals as mercenaries. What do these people get in return? A way out of prison for sure, a presidential pardon, and a competitive salary, not to mention a free hand to kill. Reports say the new recruits get some basic training and then they're sent directly to the front lines. How much do they earn? 200,000 rubles per month. That's some $3,000. The salary also covers a so-called coffin payment, meaning if the mercenary is killed, his or her family gets a free coffin to bury him. Look at this poster now. It was spotted in the Russian city of Yekaterinburg. What does the poster say? Orchestra Wagner waiting for you, meaning come join the Wagner Group. Reports say billboards like these have become a common sight in many Russian cities. They're part of Wagner's efforts to make Russians join its ranks. These posters also reveal the group's evolution during the war. In just a few months, they've gone from being a secret mercenary body to an extension of Russia's military apparatus in Ukraine. You see, despite its global reach, the Wagner Group has been shrouded in secrecy for the last 7 years. On paper, they don't even exist. There is no registration in its name, no record of tax returns. Everybody from the Kremlin to the Russian Defense Ministry to the Russian president himself, they've all denied the existence of this organization. And now they're letting it install billboards and get featured in newspaper reports like this one. It's from a top Russian tabloid. It celebrates the Wagner Group storming of a thermal power plant in Donbass. And this, by the way, is not a report against Russia or the Wagner Group. They're not the only ones in this business. Private armies are a multi-billion-dollar industry today, the world over. They fight immoral wars, both for governments and non-state actors. You must have heard of Blackwater, a private military company. It was formed by a US Navy SEAL. It was America's dirty works department in Iraq. It fought alongside American troops and carried out numerous killings. Then we have G4S, a private British security company. It's at the center of a series of scandals like torturing prisoners in South Africa and Palestine. My point is quite simple. Private armies have operated for years. They fought as proxies in shadow wars, committed violations to cover up for regular armies. The Wagner Group is doing it in Ukraine and now doing it openly. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.